My name is Jason Vandenberghe, and I am the creative director on For Honor at Ubisoft Montreal. So the story is actually, it goes back quite a bit further than you might think. So what happened was, so first, I've always been interested in sword fighting and this topic, right? About 15 years ago, I took a course in German longsword, which is a style of combat that we have recently rediscovered, right? So it's the style of combat you see the knights using in the game. And I thought it was so simple and so clear that I thought, what would happen if we applied this style to the controller, to the standard controller? Could we do something cool? Could we take the stances and move that to the right stick? And we got the control scheme that we have today. So it was like, oh my God, this is such a cool idea, because I thought this would feel like the way I feel when I do this in real life, right? It would really feel like fighting. So I pitched the game to anyone who had listened for 10 years, and the answer was always no. Like, it was the long haul. And then finally I pitched it at Ubisoft Montreal to Yannis Malat, and he said, no. But I have a team for you. I want you to meet these guys. And so I pitched it to the team, and they said yes, and here we are. So it really, this game is about wanting, like, I'm a sword fighter. I've been fascinated by this warrior fantasy my whole life, and I want to play a game that makes me feel the way I feel when I'm in one of these battles, when I have a weapon in my hand and I'm dueling somebody. I want to feel that way in a video game, and none of the games that I was playing really made me feel that way. And so it was an attempt to bring that experience, that warrior's experience, to video games and to change the way that we think about melee. So the story of For Honor, first, you play as knights, Vikings, or samurai, right? Like, that question has always been at the heart of what we want to do here, right? So the story of For Honor is about, these three cultures are coming out of this horrible dark age where everybody has been moved around and the world has changed, and so we're coming back out of a long dark period. The knights and the Vikings and the samurai are bumping up against each other, and we're at war in this one region, right? But maybe we can make peace. Like, maybe it doesn't have to be war all the time. Enter our villain, Apollyon, is a warlord. She's the leader of a group called the Blackstone Legion. They're a group of knights, and Apollyon is a visionary. She believes that war is the natural state of our species, and that she believes in predators and prey, right? She believes that you should know which one you are, and you should play your role accordingly, right? And so she's setting out to remake the world in this image. And so in that campaign, you'll play as knights, and then as Vikings, and then as samurai in the story of what I call Apollyon's War. Right? So we get to see what happens as she lights the fires, and see how it goes. So we have in our multiplayer, we have 5 different modes to play in. We have Dominion, we have our objective modes, we have a team deathmatch with duels, right? 1v1, 2v1, 2v2 dueling. We have a bunch of systems. We have a lot of stuff that's coming to discuss, right? That we haven't revealed yet because we have a lot of content, so we're giving it out in one step at a time. We'll have ranking systems, and there's been a lot of interest in tournaments and what that could be. So if you stay tuned, and we'll see what else we might find. So we know like this game is at its heart. This game is the multiplayer game, right? It's a that multiplayer was where we started, and it is really the part that you know, is essential. We know that we want this game to have a long life after the launch. We want it to be. We want to have players that are continuing to play on and on and on. So we're not quite ready to talk about what we're doing with all of our post-launch plans right now, because we're super focused on shipping this one, right? Like just getting the first one out there, because it's so new, and you know we're not 100% sure what's going to happen right when the game comes out. So we want to be sure that we don't screw that up. Right? But I think you can expect to hear more from us in the future. You know, it's this. So I've been working on this game for 5 years. This has been a huge production. Making a game of this scale is something that it takes a huge amount of effort. We don't know what's going to happen when we release this thing, right? Like if we were gonna do it again, I mean, it would need to be a good idea, right? So really, I want to see what happens, and I want to see who comes to play. You know, what are they looking for, right? What happens? How long do they stick around? Like, did we succeed? You know, did we pull it off, or are there problems? So I really don't know right now. It's a strange moment to be waiting for the launch, right? And to be like, we're just finishing the game and waiting for the launch, and to not know what the future holds. It's a little bit exciting, but I sure hope that I get a chance to do something else in the future. I think it would be amazing. Hello to everybody. Hello, Play Reactor. This is Jason Vandenberghe. And I hope I see you on the battlefield of Ferrari.